All right. Good morning. Happy Monday, Kick of the Pants. Welcome back to Monday. Welcome back to a new week. Angela Fallon here, also known as your lifestyle leader. This is our second try this week at doing this. We had a little bit of a technical issue starting the last time. Welcome back to Monday Kick in the Pants, bringing you a gentle push once a week to level you up in life. Maybe a little bit of Monday motivation, encouragement, and how to accelerate your success in 10 minutes or less. All right. So last week we talked about the root of overwhelm. And the interesting thing about overwhelm is that everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. And it's kind of interesting because, yes, the root of overwhelm is comparison, but it, it, it's interesting to me that most of my friends who are also, just total boss babes and, these amazing coworkers and friends and peers that know so many things already, are successful at so many things, know how to level up at work, know how to keep an exercise routine, know and do sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night, and know how to cook and eat nutritious meals most of the time, and know how to organize their time well and spaces even to keep, their homes and offices organized, and know how to organize events and projects, but many of them still struggle to keep it all together all of the time, right? I'm the same way. There's times where I fall off the wagon and, certain things get out of control for a little bit and overwhelm may sink in. Well, just because it creeps in doesn't mean that you're a failure, okay? Because every once in a while, life happens. The only thing I can tell you though is you have to get back up again. And that's why I put here on this one is get it together. How do you pull it back together? So usually overwhelm stems from our comparison to others, how we think everyone else has it all together. Well, like I said last week, that's just not true. But also sometimes overwhelm creeps back in because of disorganization. Sometimes, our organization skills may slow down, or, we left on a long business trip or something and come back and have to get things back into order. Organization, though, also tends to need discipline, right? We all need discipline with our time management. And discipline is another word for focus as well. So whenever we have the overwhelm, sometimes it's from disorganization, and disorganization is usually due to either lack of time management or we haven't been focused or disciplined with our time management. And sometimes that may be because we're trying to do too many things. We're trying to do things that maybe aren't priority. And we have to get back to what is truly priority and removing the things that we don't need to do. And quite honestly, letting go of control of the things that don't really matter. We feel stressed out and overwhelmed because we want to control everything and we want to look like what we think everybody else is doing, right? So we talked about comparison last week. The other part is getting to the priority of what do we really need to be doing and letting go of control of the things that really shouldn't matter to us. So the reason I tell you all of these things is because these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in our next workshop that we're having. So I called this Get It Together, but really this next masterclass, it's really going to be more of a workshop because it's going to be a 4-day event. At the end of August, starting on the 22nd of August through the 25th, we're going to be talking about how you pull it all together, because many of you already know a lot of these things, how to, build a meal plan, how to eat well, how to exercise regularly, move your body, how to kill it at work. We know how to do all of these things, but how do we pull it all back together? How do we pull it all back together? And so we're going to walk through these different things I just talked about: discipline and focus and time management and priority, learning to let things go. We're going to talk about all of those things starting on the 22nd of August. So here, 2 weeks from today, we will be kicking off this next workshop. I hope you guys get a chance to, take advantage of that. We're going to be hosting it back in the Clarity Mastermind Facebook group. So if you're in LinkedIn or on YouTube, come find us on our Facebook group, the Clarity Mastermind, and just pop yourself in there and you will see the event for it. You can also comment below this video and we will get you a link to that event. The other thing I wanted to tell you all is that I'm actually training in that same group this coming Friday because I built a 1-page game plan for those of you who are trying to handle way too much. If you have a lot on your plate and you're trying to organize all of it, I've built a 1-sheet game plan so we can walk through that this coming Friday at 1:30 Central. I'm going to do a quick training on it and what it is. It's a simple way to show you how to start organizing a few things. So if you feel like you have too many plates in the air, whether you're organizing a birthday party, a retirement party, a remodel of your bathroom, multiple large projects at work, I'm showing you how to take 3 major projects and build a plan to burn down what you need to do on those programs, all those projects you have in place. And if you need to do more than 3, you can alter that. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's a 1-page game plan to work through that. So it's just another tool that I developed for you guys to simplify what you're working on and make progress on it. So you feel that accomplishment again. Who doesn't want accomplishment, right? So that's this Friday as well, 1:30 Central, same place, Clarity Mastermind Facebook group. Feel free to hop in there. Again, drop a note below if you need a link to either of those things. And the last reminder I have for you is that today is our last day to enroll in this cohort of Freedom Builders Elite flagship program. It's our 6-month coaching container that we host in a separate private Facebook group just for our coaching clients. And today is the last day for that enrollment. So if you have questions about that, send me a message and we can set up a quick time, less than 15 minutes, to chat about what it is, whether or not it's a good fit for you, and we should be able to wrap that up in 10 to 15 minutes. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you all. Root of overwhelm last week. This week, we're going to talk a little bit more about, we talked a little bit more about needing to get to the root of discipline and focus and whether or not you're really focusing on the right things because they're probably not priority. All right. So hope to see you all in 2 weeks at our next masterclass. I keep saying masterclass. It's not. It's a workshop. Masterclasses tend to be like a day or two. This is a 4-day workshop that we're going to host, and it's going to have a ton of content on how you pull it all together because you already have all the pieces. You just have to put them together and keep them together. And we're going to work through all of those things. All right. Hope you guys have a great Monday and get out there and crush your goals.